Hey there, and welcome. Today, we're diving deep and pulling back the curtain on meta advertising. We're going to lay out the exact roadmap to take you from feeling totally lost to launching a killer campaign that actually gets you results.
Look, if you've ever opened up the Ads Manager and felt like you're trying to fly a spaceship, you are definitely not alone. It looks incredibly complex, but here's the thing. There's a really simple logic holding it all together, and we're going to figure it out together.
So what we're going to do is break this whole thing down piece by piece. We're going to walk through the entire process so you can go from zero to launching your very first campaign with total confidence. All right, let's jump in.
Before we even dream of writing a single word of ad copy, we have to build a solid foundation. Getting these first couple of steps right is literally the difference between a campaign that soars and one that just, well, burns through your cash.
Okay, first things first, let's clear up something super important. Your personal Facebook profile. That's for your friends, your family photos, all that stuff. You cannot run ads from there. To advertise, you absolutely need a Facebook page. Think of it as the public storefront for your business or brand. It is a must-have.
Next up, you need your mission control. That's the Meta Business Suite. Think of it as the central hub where you're going to manage literally everything. Your ad accounts, your pages, your Instagram profile, and all your tracking. It's the command center for all your ad activities. All right, with that foundation in place, let's get into the Ads Manager. Now, the very first thing you're going to do, and honestly the most important decision you'll make in this whole process, is picking your campaign objective. This is all about the why of your ad. Before you click a single button, I want you to ask yourself this one simple question. What do you actually want people to do? Do you want them to buy something, sign up for your newsletter, or maybe just watch an awesome video you made? Your answer to that question is your objective, and Facebook's algorithm will then go to work to get you that specific result.
So Facebook lays it all out for you, and it pretty much follows that classic marketing funnel. If you just want to get your name out there, introduce your brand to tons of new people, you'll pick awareness. Want to send them to your website to learn more? That's traffic. If you're looking for social proof, likes, comments, shares, you'll go with engagement. Ready to find potential customers and get their info? That's leads. And of course, if you're ready to make the sales objective is your best friend.
Okay, so you've told Facebook what you want to achieve. Now we're moving down a level to the ad set. This is where you get to define the who, the how much, and the where for your campaign.
You know, the easiest way to wrap your head around this is to think of it like planning a road trip. The campaign level is your final destination. Let's say, get to the beach. The ad set, that's your GPS route, your budget for gas, and who you're picking up along the way. And finally, the ad itself, well, that's the cool car that gets you there. It's the picture and the words that everyone sees.
This is where the magic really starts to happen. You start with the basics, right? Location, age, gender. But then you get into detailed targeting. Now, interests are basically what people have told Facebook they're into, the pages they like, the hobbies they list. But behaviors, that's what Facebook's data shows they actually do, like being an engaged shopper or someone who travels frequently. It's a really powerful difference.
Now here's a pro tip that'll save you a ton of money. Don't just pile on a bunch of interests. You can layer them to really narrow things down. See, if you just target people who like shoes, you'll get everyone. But if you tell Facebook you want people who like shoes and who are also interested in formal wear, bam, you've just found your perfect customer for your fancy dress shoes. Okay, we've got our destination, we've got our passengers, and now it's time to actually build the car. We're at the final level, the ad itself. This is what people are going to see when they're scrolling, and it's where your brilliant strategy meets your awesome creativity. Look, you don't need to be a professional copywriter for this. Just follow this simple, classic formula. First, grab their attention with a killer opening line. Then, build their interest by talking about the benefits. Next, create desire. Give them an offer they can't refuse. And finally, tell them exactly what to do with a clear call to action like shop now or learn more.
And for the image or video, this quote absolutely nails it. Show, don't just tell. Instead of a boring picture of your product just sitting there, show a real person using it, loving it, benefiting from it. You want people to see that ad and think, hey, that could be me.
So, you hit publish and you're done, right? Nope, not even close. For the best marketers, that's just the beginning. The final part of the puzzle is this continuous loop of measuring your results and then using that data to make your campaigns even better. And the single most important tool in your toolbox for this is the Meta Pixel. It's just a tiny snippet of code that you put on your website. It acts like your own private detective, reporting back to Facebook on what people do after they click your ad. Did they look at a product, add it to their cart? Did they buy? That data, it's absolute gold.
So what do you do with all that golden data? Well, one of the simplest, most powerful things you can do is called A/B testing. You just create two versions of your ad, but you only change one tiny thing, maybe the headline or the color of the background in the image. You run them both, and you let the data tell you which one wins. It's how you let your audience vote for what they like best.
All right, let's boil this all down to the absolute must-dos. 1. Always start with a crystal clear goal. 2. Dig deep and layer your targeting to find that perfect customer. 3. Get that pixel installed so you can track what really matters. And 4. Always be testing. It's the secret to turning a good campaign into a great one.
And there you have it. That's the complete blueprint. You have everything you need to build your first campaign, from the basic setup all the way to optimization. There's nothing stopping you now. The only thing left to do is to actually start. So I'll leave you with this. What's the first thing you're going to test?